In this video, I'm going to be going over a method to be making tons of MT right now in NBA 2K25 My Team. This is something you guys need to act on as soon as possible and making sure you guys are looking through your collection. And we'll talk about what players you guys want to be looking towards and obviously how this method works and just how to make MT right now in NBA 2K25 My Team. So as you guys most likely know or have seen, either on my channel or other people's channels or been on Twitter, but they have now dropped the new 100 overall cards for completely free. Well, I guess technically not free, and we'll talk about that here in a second with the MT making method, because there's a reason why this is not technically free, but it kind of is. Not really 100% sure if you want to call it free or not, but they have dropped these new 100 overall playoffs players in the Spotlight Sims, right? 100 overall Miles Turner and 100 overall J-Dub. So what this means is if we go to the challenges, what you're going to need in the final challenge is you're going to need 10 extra Pacers players, besides obviously Tyrese Halliburton, Aaron Nesmith, and Pascal Siakam. Those are the 3 cards you get for free. You get Pink Diamond Tyrese Halliburton for free, Galaxy Opal Aaron Nesmith for free, and Dark Matter Pascal Siakam for free as well. Whilst you guys are grinding the challenges, for example, Pascal Siakam right here, then you got Aaron Nesmith right here, and then also of course Tyrese Halliburton as well. So how this is going to work and how you guys can make the most MT possible is what people are going to need is these Pacers players, or they're going to need these Thunder players, or they're going to need these Timberwolves players, and we'll talk about what teams are the best ways to make MT with and what you guys should be doing. So if we go on over, let's say we'll talk about the Pacers first, right? You need 10 Pacers players in your collection. So if I go to my players and I go to Pacers, we'll see how many Pacers players do I have, because to complete those challenges, I'm going to need 10 extra Pacers cards, and I actually do have quite a bit of Pacers, so I would be able to complete these challenges pretty easily without really, having to spend MT at all, and I'd be able to load up those challenges and complete it very fast and very easy without spending MT. But let's say you guys don't have those Pacers players in your collection and you have to go buy them. This is how you're able to make MT, because if you have these Pacers players, but maybe you don't have all 10, or maybe you don't really care about doing these challenges, or if you guys complete the challenges and then want to go ahead and sell those cards, basically how this is going to work, if we look at the cheapest Pacers players right now in the auction house, I mean, the cheapest is going to go for 4,000 MT, 3,000 MT, and that should be the Ruby Tyrese Halliburton. So this is one card who is 3,500, and you can't use this card because you have to use the Pink Diamond Tyrese Halliburton. So people are going to need different Pacers players than Tyrese. So this card doesn't even work for the challenges. So what's the cheapest Pacers player non-Tyrese Halliburton? Right now we're above 4,000 MT, and there is not a single Pacers player for 4,000 MT. Is there any for about 5,000? We're at about 5,000 MT. And again, no Pacers players on the auction house. Is there any for like 5,500? There's got to be at least a couple, right? But again, you need 10. You need 10 extra besides the 3 Pacers you get for free. And we're now above 6,000 MT. We finally see our first card here, Marquise Daniels. He's going to sell for probably about 5,000, 5,500 MT. And then again, that is only one extra player. You would still need 9 more players. So for people that are trying to complete these challenges and they're going on the auction house, they're going to have to spend so much MT. Is there any up for 7K? Is 7K kind of where the mark is? I mean, you're going to see tons of Tyrese Halliburton. You're going to see tons of this Marquise Daniels card from the new Splash Zone set, but like, there's still no other Pacers players for 7,000 MT. So what you guys should be doing right now is going into your collection and seeing if you have Pacers cards. So again, I'll go back to my Pacers collection and I'll show you guys what I have in my collection and what I should be selling. So I have this Marquise Daniels. Go send him to my auction. I'll sell him for 5,000 MT. Ron Artest, I have this card as well. See how much he's selling for. I mean, this card looks like he's about 15K right now, but I can even undercut that and maybe sell Ron Artest for like 10,000, and he should sell very, very quick and also very fast. So it's like, go through your collection and see what cards you guys have from these teams, and I'll talk about the other teams that are selling for a lot of MT as well. But again, Marquise Daniels, this card will easily sell for 5,000 MT, maybe even a little bit more, but I'll just undercut, put him up for 4,950, and he should sell very, very fast, because again, people are going to need these Pacers players. So did I have any more Pacers that were sellable? I don't know if I did. I just want to quickly check. I don't think I have any more Pacers players that are sellable. So what you guys should be doing is going through your collection. Now the next team we'll talk about is the Timberwolves, because they're another team that people are going to need. I think it's 9 extra or 10 extra Timberwolves players, and let's go see how much is the cheapest Timberwolves player right now in the auction house. So again, Anthony Edwards, a card that you can't use, is the card that's available under 5K. There's not a single other Timberwolves for under 5,000 MT. Again, besides Anthony Edwards, we got one here for 6,000 MT with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Again, we're above 6,000 MT, and there's only one card available for 7K. Is there any more? There's still Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 7K. So again, go through your collection and find these Timberwolves cards. 8,000 MT. Now we're going to see Cat. You know, you can obviously use him. We'll see Mike Conley. You can use him. So there's a couple more. Okay, so there's what? 2 extra, 3 extra Timberwolves cards you can buy. Well, now you still need 6 to 7 more. Okay, so now you have to go again, and you have to look even higher of a price. Okay, now there's a Kevin Garnett for 9K, 8,800 right there. So, I mean, go to your collection. I'm telling you guys, please go to your collection and see if you guys have these cards to sell. If you do, please go ahead and sell them. I don't have any Timberwolves that are sellable besides Naz Reid. So I have Galaxy Opal Naz Reid, who's selling for like 11,000 MT right now. Again, I can go undercut, and I could probably go sell this card easily for 8,000 MT. Maybe I could get more, and maybe I should try to get more, but I'll just go ahead and list him up for 8,000 MT, and he should 1,000% sell. And again, this is just a way to be making tons and tons of MT right now in this game, and that's only with a couple teams. If we go back over to the Spotlight challenges, we can see people are also going to need Thunder cards, right? They're going to need 10 Thunders. Even if you go to the Dark Matters, right? For the Timberwolves we talked about, the Pacers we talked about, but the Knicks, right? People are going to need 10 additional Knicks players in their lineups to obviously get this Dark Matter OG to then help them get Miles Turner. So we can go to the auction house and we can also see how much your Knicks cards currently going for, because again, they should be extremely expensive because people are going to need 10 Knicks players. So again, we can look for maybe 4,000. We can see a couple right here. Julius Randle. Okay, so the Knicks cards don't seem as expensive, but again, that's only like 4 to 5 cards you can actually use. So again, go to your collection, go to the players, and go to the Knicks, and making sure you guys are selling off as many cards as possible that you do have sellable. Do we have any sellable Knicks? I don't think we do. I guess we got Josh Hart right here. So Josh Hart, how much was he selling for? Even if it's like 3,500, 3,000 MT, still making sure you guys are going through and selling these cards, because again, it is literally free MT just sitting in your collection. Like, it's just sitting in your collection. You're not going to ever use this card. Now, I will talk about here in a second what you guys should do if you're trying to complete these challenges as well. Caruso, we can see, right? Another Thunder player. He's going for about 3,500. I can go sell my Caruso for 3,000 MT. And this is just such an easy way to make the most amount of MT possible right now in my team. Like, this is easily by far the best MT making method as of today because these new challenges dropped. Now, talking about what you guys should do if you actually want to complete these challenges and if you have sellable cards from these teams, is what I would recommend you guys do is make sure you guys get to the final teams and you guys complete J-Dub and you guys complete Miles Turner. Once you complete these 200 overall cards, the only cards you need to keep in your collection for the next player is going to be either if the Thunder win, you'll need Thunder players, I would assume. If the Pacers win, you'll need Pacers players, I would assume. So keep only Thunder and Pacers players in your collection. Again, if you have more that are sellable and you have, let's say, 15 unauctionable Thunder and Pacers players and you have 5 more sellable, sell your 5 more sellable right now and get that MT while these cards are still really expensive. But for example, if you complete the Timberwolves stuff, right? If you get Rudy Gobert, his Dark Matter, you don't need Timberwolves anymore for the next challenges. So you can go ahead and sell your Timberwolves. You can sell your Knicks, right? You can sell all these cards like Cavs. How many extra do you need? You need 9 extra for the Cavs. So I'm sure Cavs players are up in price as well. So that's what I would recommend you guys do, is if you get to the final challenges, get J-Dub, get Miles Turner, sell every other team possible besides the Pacers and the Thunder. And then if the Thunder go up like 3-0 in the series, you can probably just go ahead and sell your Pacers cards while they're still high, or maybe just, you know, wait till see whoever wins. If the Thunder go ahead and win, sell your Pacers players. If the Pacers go ahead and win, sell your Thunder players while they're still expensive. That's what I'd be doing, guys, to make the most MT possible out of these new Spotlight challenges. We'll see if any of these cards did end up selling, and we can see like Kevin Martin sold for 100K. That's crazy. But Ron Artest sold twice. I sold 2 Ron Artest. I guess we did. Rudy Gobert also sold as well. I think that was from before me selling that card. But yes, this is the best MT making method right now in this game. Making sure you guys are doing this as of right now as soon as possible. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.